So I've been in college full-time for about 4 years now, which is crazy to me because I'm 19. I'm going to be graduating next year with not 1, but 2 bachelor's degrees. But I feel as though since I've been in college for basically forever, or in other words, since I was 14, I can say a few things about the whole going to college thing. Now, I will say that I'm not the person to talk to about picking out a school. Personally, I don't feel like there's a one-size-fits-all sort of advice that I can give anybody about it. It's really a personal thing what school you want to go to. Nor am I the person to talk to about living in a dorm because I've never lived in a dorm. I have lived with my parents throughout my entire collegiate career. Though we did just get a puppy, and I would argue that that puppy is more annoying than any roommate that you might ever encounter, so. Nor can I really help you pick your major. See, I've always known that I wanted to be in English. I remember I was like 12 or 13 and somebody came up to me and asked, "Hey Kendra, what are you going to major in when you go to college?" I just knew that it was gonna be English or some sort of related field. People keep on messaging me, leave me alone! So I can't really help you other than saying, if you have a passion, go for it. Where there's a will, there's a way, am I right? So Kendra, you might be thinking, if you can't help me with any of those things, what can you help me with? Because you're kind of like just knocking a bunch of things off the shelf here. And that's where I reach my #1 piece of advice for college. Ow! Hey, post-production me, can you put a fancy graphic on that so it looks cool? Okay, thanks. This piece of advice is actually something I used to speak on back when I went to community college. Way back in them St. Louis crazy days. And I probably already did a video on that way back then, all them years ago. I've grown so old, so much more mature. I can't even say that with a straight face. So without further ado, drum roll please. Get involved on your campus. I mean it. Join a club. If there isn't one that suits you, start a club. Go to the student government meetings. Find out what's going on campus. Most schools will have some sort of department that you can talk to get involved in things like clubs and such. Some schools will even list all of the clubs and the information for those clubs right there on the school website so you can find it. Back in St. Louis, when I was super beyond involved, I was president of the Creative Writing Club, which, by the way, that club blew up during my pregnancy. I was pregnant during my presidency. Suddenly we had a creative writing contest with cool prizes and all kinds of cool things that involved me waving my hands up in the air like I just don't care. But that was awesome because the semester before I became president, that club was dying. So I'm really happy with the state that I left that club in. I also co-founded and became the vice president of the Spanish club, even though no habla español. Yeah, Stephanie saw a lot of me. My only regret with community college was the fact that I wasn't driving at that point in time, because you know, if I was driving, I would have been in way more things. So, okay, this has sounded like I'm just bragging about all the things that I've done, but there's a point that I'm trying to make, so I'm just going to essentially list out the reasons why you should get involved in school and stuff. 1, getting involved is a super easy way to make friends. While I'm not like in constant contact with the people that I met in community college, I think that those people are some super awesome people and I still consider them my friends. Making friends is especially important if you're going away from home to go to school. 2, it looks freaking awesome on a resume. When I applied for the 4-year university that I'm currently going to, I put down all the things that I already listed out for you, plus a few other things that I was doing because overachiever over here, the school got back to me within a week saying, yeah, you're accepted. And I got these awesome scholarships and yada 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 yada. That's good to people who may potentially be your boss because they can see, oh wow, this person actually cared about something at school. Also, number 3, scholarships. Student-run clubs may or may not provide you with scholarships. But regardless, it may expose you to other scholarships within that particular field. There are also some of you who did what I did and start with community college before moving on to a 4-year university. Being super involved during community college makes you look awesome, So when you do go to university, the school might provide you some scholarships because they see that you're taking college seriously. Not to mention, there are clubs in community college, especially honor societies like Phi Theta Kappa, who will offer you scholarships. There are some schools that I could have gone to being a member of Phi Theta Kappa and gotten a full ride scholarship. Do you know what I'm paying to go to university? Bupkis. I am paying bupkis. I have no student loans. All of my fees I can handle out of pocket because scholarships. Fourth and finally, you get out of college what you put into it. If you put forth no effort in a class, you're not gonna learn anything. If you really put forth your best effort and really try to be interested in what's going on, you're gonna get so much more out of college. And trust me, you're gonna remember it a lot better than all of those folks who decided to go to college for the college experience, aka drinking and partying and complaining that there's nothing to do. So there you go. When you get to school, hunt down the clubs, be involved in your classes. Best of luck to y'all. Thanks for watching. KG out. Catch you later.